Sure. I don't know. I need to get a background because my hair gone in the back. Ah, I don't know. Maybe I need to get some background going on. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Anyways, this is a quick one. Let's make it quick. Real, 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 real quick. Oh man. Let's see if I can find it. And then we'll make this is a quick one. Let's make it quick. Real, real quick. Let's make it quick, 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 quick. I have something to do. Can't be too long. Seven? Only 7 hours? Alright, me come back tomorrow. I wanna say, come back or stay? Tell me. Go and come again. Come back tomorrow. Stay. Talk to me. YouTube has 7 persons. Facebook have 19. Talk to me. Go on and come back or come back tomorrow. Come on next day. How you go? Ah, boy. Quick, 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 quick. Don't tell me now. I want to say, come back. Can't come back tomorrow. No, nothing I keep. It's not busy. That phone there, I get trouble. Hey, Connie, good night. Hey, Sherry, Dave. Hey, Sherry, how are you? Good night. I'm here. All right, Connie, I see you. Who else is here? Quick, quick, quick. All right, let me try and get another device to function the way I need it to. And then we just run out of what, 10, 15 minutes? I'm going to be one of my shortest live. Trust and believe me. I know I'm not going to say, you say it all the time, but you stay long. Not tonight. Trying to get something right on my phone and it now work. All right. So I see Ann Jacobs. I see Yolanda. I see Genevieve. I see Olive Jagger. I see everybody in my head that scratch me. All right. Go on, do your thing, love. All right. Let's make a quick one for it now. We're not for waste no time. YouTube, I'm live. Pleasant good night to all my friends, fans, supporters, followers, subscribers, extended family on YouTube. A special good night to YouTube. Good night, good night, good night, good night, good night. And to my loyal, ever, ever, ever so faithful. But make you count pound. Facebook. Good night. Welcome to our show. My name is Valine Williams. Welcome to our show with Lady V. Tonight there's a topic hop. All right? Who is responsible for an adult's conduct? All right? I remembered it to myself tonight. Who is responsible? Connie, what you say? Responsible for, Connie, what you say? An AULTS. Apostrophe. Conduct. Question mark. I got it. Latoya, how are you? Christina, how are you? Rochelle, how are you? Selena, how are you? Karine, how are you? All right. Sonia, how are you? Good night, everybody. Hop, hop, hop and running quick, fast, and in a hurry. All right. We'll reach 50. When we reach 60 Facebook, we're going to talk. Oh boy, we're not going up, we're going down. We're not going down. We want to get 60 persons there. Everyone is responsible for their own action. Thank you, Connie. That's what I wanted to hear. I want to hear that so loud and so clear. Facebook, can you just get that in the comments for me over here? Everyone is responsible for their own actions. All right, Denise, what's up? All right, so let's get the scene. First, I want to shout out a big, loud, happy, healthy, proud, beautiful, bountiful, prosperous happy birthday to my darling friend Annie. Annie, you know you're my friend. You know I love you so much. If I talk about you, I'm going to get emotional. I'm not going to talk about it because I don't want to get emotional. But I just want you to know that from the day I met you, I've been loving you. And I feel like loving you was just the ideal thing to love a sister, the way a sister loves a sister. You've proven yourself to be more than a sister to me, more than a friend, You have proven yourself to be a confident ever. Okay, I see my friend in the blue. I lighted on YouTube. How are you, darling? And honey, I want to thank you for being who you are. I want to thank you for being a genuine friend. I want to thank you for being that voice of reasoning in odd times. I want to thank you for being the person who will look me in the eye and say, V, you're wrong. I want to thank you for saying, it's okay to not be okay. I want to thank you for being the shoulder that I cry on so many times. I want to thank you for being that friend that I'm going to my shell. Because I have some look a bad style. I may stop talk to people. I cut off everybody. I answer my phone. I return messages. But you never gave up on me. And you'd always say, I know you're in your mood. But I just have to check for ask if you're all right. I know why you answer me. So Annie, for all that you have been in my life, as a friend, as a confidant, as a sister, as a roadie, a party, a ridey, I just want to thank you so much. Thank you. And happy birthday. Continue to enjoy your night with Ozzy. I wish you many, many more healthy, beautiful, prosperous, happy birthday. All right? So that's for you, Anne Marie. I love you. And it's not just from me, it's from me and Jay. I just didn't want him in the camera. All right? So, yes. Let's get this quick and let it run. And now we have a Jason A. Bailey James who is watching. Never saw you before. If it's your first time, I extend a special welcome to you. Pam, I see you, darling, and thank you for always being here. I like watching on Facebook instead of YouTube. Watch where you're most comfortable. All right, so the 23 person on YouTube, this is a special good night from Lady V to you. Nicole, I see you. Connie, I see you. Let's keep it light and true. I see you. Vicky Mae Gregory, I see you. Sona Graham, Pam Sandra, Patricia Latoya, Ingrid Mack, I see all of you. Let's get this topic going because I want to make it fast. All right. I'm trying to work on getting my videos to be shorter. So when person has to watch them as a rerun, I prefer you over here. No problem, baby. It's easier for them. All right, I'm going to say this. From time to time, we would have heard all of these things being said. Oh, if you never tell me that, me wouldn't say that. If you never did that say, me wouldn't think say. We hear it all. May I remind us as adults that Verona and Joan, good night. Verna is not Verona. Verna Veronica. All right, I said it wrong, but I got it now. May I remind us as adults that we have a duty to be mature and responsible in this life. We can't walk around here casting blame, casting aspiration on a person's character. We can't just get up and say whatever we feel or when we feel, Merlin, about anyone just because we feel like it. We can't then, at the end of it all, after we'd have tarnished, maligned, and sullied people's name, we're going to say it is your fault. Had it not been for Ingrid Mack, who told me to throw a stone over Mack Parker yard, I wouldn't have. No. When I'm 12 years old, when I'm 7 years old, when I'm even 15 to 16 to 18 years old, I can say is Elizabeth St. Louis told me to take up the pen and throw it in the water. But when I'm over the age of 18, I honestly can't blame another person for my conduct, for my behaviors, for my actions. At the age of 18, and let's push it. Let's just be generous tonight. Extremely generous. Push it. Let's go to 21. Once you reach the age of 21, everything you do and say is on you now, not on some other person, right? You can't just come out here, Winsome Portmore, good night. You can't just come out here and blame the entire universe for your conduct and your behaviors. Yes, you have many of us come on social media. We operate in such a manner. We say the crude and the most cruel thing to people. And then we say, are the supporters them? Yes, of course, they're agitators. Yes, of course, they intermeddle and create and cause. Yes, but we're not going to blame anyone for our action. Right, Fly Girl? We're going to be women enough and men enough to say, I was wrong. I should not have done this. I should not have said this. Fly Girl didn't do me no wrong. Light and True didn't offend me. Nicole didn't do me nothing. Winsome Portmore had no problems with me. Pam and Merlene and Verna and Shan didn't do me anything. So when you're going to do things, you need to stop to think, my beautiful niece, I see you, about the consequences. You have to say to yourself, when I do this, what will be the consequences? Will there be any ripple effect? Will there be any backlash, any repercussion? What will come after this? That is what you ought to say. I have a very strong resentment towards persons who try to blame someone for what they have done as an adult. When you're a minor, when my son who is 12 come and say, Mom, I only did it because they were saying if I wanted to show them how cool I was supposed to just steer the teacher's book. So I did it because I wanted to be cool. I get him. He's not right. And I'm going to whip his ass into place, into line, and I'm going to sit him down afterwards and speak to him to let him know every action have a reaction and there will be consequences. But when you're a grown, mature man or woman, you ought to know that no one should be able to send you to do nonsense that is not coming from you and coming from your heart. Don't come out here when the water gets rough. The storm is raging and say to me, oh, the only reason why I'm going to cuss you, Lady V, Pam did tell me for cuss you, Verna said for cuss you, Zana said for cuss you, Katy said for cuss you, and Sonia said for cuss you. It's not going to work with me. I will not listen, and I will not even entertain you with that nonsense. All right? Don't believe you're going to come and tell us grown people out here that Valiant chit-chat cannot in her right mind, no matter what chit-chat drink or how drunk she is. Chit-chat cannot come out here no matter what she drunk, and say, Lady V sent me out here to curse. Give me another safe name. Bam Bam. She couldn't. She couldn't dare. You know why? Chit-chat is an adult. She's a mature, responsible human being. She knows right and she knows wrong. And she knows the difference between right and wrong. To know that just because Pam say you should go doesn't mean you should. Just because let's keep it light and true, say Lady V, rob them. I must know this is not of God. This is not what adults do. This is not what a woman who believes in straight and crown do. So when you're going to do nonsense and you're going to come and foist it onto someone else to say my conduct is solely because I was manipulated, I was controlled by another adult. I'm sorry, but I'll burst every bubble here tonight. I'm not buying. You love the glasses? I am not buying. No one on social media has ever to date have the privilege to say to me, go out there go rub and scrub the one year. Go out there go call up the one day name. Go out there go tell lie upon the one day. Go out there go belittle the one day. Go out there go take down. I will never allow it. When it comes to that, one man wagon, one man band. Me, myself, and I. Don't come out and say people send you. If you and I, Verna, you and I walk into a store in New York and I say to you, you see that perfume over there, Verna? You say, which one? I said, look good. Shift that. The Versace Dylan. That one. I like it. It's my birthday. Go and take it, put it in your bosom and bring it for me. If you walk in that store and you take up that perfume, you are a shoplifter, not Valine. Not Valine. And yes, the law may hold us both accountable if there's some form of, the thief is as bad as the receiver is as bad as the thief kind of concept. Yeah, I get it. I understand. But at the end of the day, The bottom line stands and it remains. You can't do nonsensical things. Things that are bordering on criminal act and public mischief. Please remove Raleigh for me. Whoever Raleigh is, just remove that person. All right? And you're going to come and do some things that are consist of defamation of character, slander, stuff that you consider as libel. And you're going to come and say 2-3 days, 2-3 weeks, 2-3 months, a year down the road, I did all of this because Fly Girl told me. I did it because Julie Mackenzie said I was supposed to. Where was your mind? Where was your mind? Where was the adult bone in you? Especially if you're a married woman, a married man, your mother, your father, you're adult, you're over 21. You didn't think? If I came to you, Mary Lewis, and I gave you a pie, and I said, take this pie, walk across the street, and when you see Jane Doe coming, pie Jane Doe. And if you go over there and you pie Jane Doe, who will the police arrest first? You. And yes, if you can prove that I was a part of it in the planning, meaning before, accessory before, because I knew, so it's accessory before, then yes, I may be charged. But you're going to say to me that you have no sense of self, Mary, that I take this pie and put it in your hand and tell you, Mary, go across the road. Jane Doe is wearing a light blue, a dusty blue, a baby blue shirt. And when you see, and a black glasses, when you see a pie, come, pie. Are you just going pie? Didn't you once ask yourself, what has she done to Lady V? Why she needs to be pie? Is it so egregious? Is it so egregious? Is it that serious? But you're going to just go ahead and do this. I'm not going to go there with anyone. Not that. Now I'm going to say this. We're all grown people. All right? And I'd love to say, hey, for my brother, can you say hi? Something. I can't call your brother named Kaylee. I'm sorry. I don't know what is your brother's name. You say, hey, for my brother, can you say something? I don't know what you're trying to tell me to say, so I can't say it. All right, you said that's his Hebrew name. Brother of Kaylee Richardson, big up yourself, bless up yourself. Good to have you. Or greetings goes out to you. I don't know what the thing means. I will not repeat it. I don't know and I can't pronounce the name. All right, so now I'm going to say this. Listen, we're adults out here. We're grown. We can talk to who we want to talk to. Hey, Chit, what's up? We can, interact with who we want to interact with. We can like who we want to like. We can prefer who we want to prefer. We can even defend who we want to defend. That's our constitutional rights. We live in a democratic democratic country, democratic world. It's a democracy that's afforded to us free speech, I would think. But when you're going to, Donna, how are you? When you're going to tell me, you came out here and you disrespect the boots off a chit chat, and you're going to come out now. Oh, me, Donna, never did I go say nothing. But after Lady V call me and tell me, me come out and me say that about chit chat. No. You wanted to tear down chit chat a very long time. And it's nothing that I have said why you are tearing down chit chat. It is who you are. It is a reflection of you. Everything that you say about chit chat emanates and originates with you. You are an adult and you know right from wrong. Don't tell me just because you like a personality, you're going to come out here and you're going to disrespect people that have never looked at you, never saw you, didn't know who you were, where you came from, what's your claim to fame, what's your fight, what's your lines of arguments. No, don't do that. That simple mean anybody can tell us like a pie people. Anybody can tell us if I go shoplifting and all the other crimes that is known on the books to date. Because you are such a child. Hey, honey, what's up, Marley? You're such a child at heart that you cannot conduct yourself as a grown woman. Marley is here. I could never say to Marley, no day. Hell, if me drink mad puss piss, I'm mad out. Marley, I want you go over social media. I want you look for one year when you're Benjan. And just curse Benjan. That's the last day I would see a Marley comment here. Because she know we're saying, but I'm listening to a mad woman. This mad woman thinks she has something on me, or I'm so taken with her that she can send me out into the universe to go curse people. When you got out here on your own volition, meaning knowing what you're doing, volition means no one forced you to do anything. I'm trying to give it to you, but I just want to make sure you understand. You volunteered to come out here and mess with people. Know that the storm is raging with you and them. Don't come out here and paint yourself higher. You are no better than the people you allegedly claiming to follow. You did not follow anyone's instructions to come out here and mess with all the people who didn't know you, never recognized you, never called your name, never acknowledged you. You did that on your own volition. That is on you. And if it was a matter of life and death and salvation and Christ, you would go over that side, because Christ will not hold me, Valine, responsible for Marley's action. If I said to Merlin, you know a girl, TT, she used to always over here, we met in New York. You remember TT, right, Merlin? Merlin, she write a comment on a page and I didn't like it. Go and curse her. Merlin would have said, Lady V, me a big man, me none of them thing. Because Merlin know the difference between right and wrong. You can't come out here and sully people's name, tarnish people's image and reputation, defile people's character, defame people's character. And then you're coming now to claim, oh, is because leave that to the kids. And they have to be under a certain age for us to even take that from them. Do you agree with me, YouTube? YouTube, let me see what you're saying to me here. Do you agree with me? I hate when adults make mess, make very uncomfortable beds, and when the time lie in it, you cast the blame onto someone. No, I'm going to be very direct. And I always tell you, when I speak and your name is not called, I'm not speaking to you. Do not assume anything belongs to you. Once I never called your name, I am not talking to you. Do not assume any position. When I want to talk to you, I'm going to talk to you. Now, we would have seen all of this mess that has been going on social media concerning the Lorraine, the Michelle, the Bob, and the other people in that group. One particular person come out here and is claiming, I don't know if it is immunity, I don't know if it's a plea of fifth, but I didn't do this on my own volition, and there goes my beautiful chocolate, baby, and vanilla. All right, I like some ice cream. What am I getting first? Which flavor is serving here today? And you're going to come and say, I didn't act on my own volition. My mental capacity was too low to know right from wrong. I was manipulated. I was controlled. I was fooled. What? I love chocolate. I love chit-chat. I've always said that chocolate and vanilla, them are me cool. Chit-chat, I'm a baby sister. Chit-chat and I are not friends. I'm a big woman. Chit-chat is my baby sister. None of them can't send me out. I will send them back in. They could never take up their phone and call me and tell me, say, Lady V, go out there for that one and go out there for that. Go out there. Who call you for phone? So now we see what's going on. We're not going to excuse what we saw before and heard before. We will not, and we are not trying. Give me a minute. I just happened to look and see my fridge open. My son left it open, my God, you know. Lord, me and then light bills. We're not excusing anything that happened before. We're not trying to excuse anyone for conducts and behaviors. We're not trying to get in the belly of the beast and in the middle of this to say who is right and who is wrong. We're not called to be a mediator. We can't be people's judge. We saw what we saw. We heard what we heard, and we have already formed our own opinion, came to our own conclusion in our own rights. But at the end of the day, withstanding, make sure you're hearing now. This is not me defending any side of the coin. I am not defending any side of the coin. Right? I am not standing for any side. All I'm saying, you as a responsible adult cannot come out here, intermeddle, mess with, disrespect, sullies people's name, tarnish people's characters and reputation, image. And then you're going to just come and say, oh, let me throw chocolate under the bus. You don't know, so the night I come out and I go on a chocolate, it make me come out. So wait, Valin, you know sense. Valin, you idiot. Valin, you're really monkey. Valin, you make chocolate stay in America, in a wherever state, wherever she live, and take you up in the 2x2, the dirty, rat-infested 2x2 country, and send you out there for go curse Verna. And Verna never call your name, never look for you, never touch you, never say boo, never bop a high at you. What you that call me now? Madman, flunky, groupie, idiot. Yes, gal. What would you call me? I guess those are the things you'd call me. Never happened because she could never send me anywhere. Because first, when she mentioned the thing to me, I'm going to say, but why I need to go? If you have a problem with her, why not speak for yourself? You have a platform. You have a voice. You're not a voiceless person. I can understand when a person run to a platform holder who don't own the platform and say, can you address this for me or allow me to call here? But once you have a voice and a face out in these streets of social media, whatever conflict you're having with another person, it is for you to address. You can't send me anywhere. I don't run errands. I don't deliver mail. I don't carry telegram. I'm not a telephone operator. You don't get to send me anywhere. You just don't. Now, let this be a learning lesson for all of us. Because this will not be a get out of jail free card. To say, oh, a chocolate tell myself a cuss her. Oh, a chit chat say for cuss chocolate. Oh, a vanilla tell myself a cuss that one. Oh, a chocolate say for... No. No. You have to learn to stand on your own 2 feet. You have to learn to be an independent thinker and have a mind of your own. You have to be able to say, I know the difference between right and wrong. And I am standing on the side of what is right. I will not be colluding with anyone, camp, entity, whatever you call it, to do what is wrong. You can love a person from a platform and don't like what they're doing. You may love the human being as an individual. Come on, YouTube, speak to me. Let me know what's going on here. I want to know what y'all are saying. Miss Princess, I see you. Are you? All right? You're on YouTube. I see you. All right? Let's talk over Facebook. Tell me this. You're going to collude with someone to do something that you know is wrong without any question at all? Anna, will you not ask, why is this necessary? You have a platform. Why don't you do it? Those questions never came to anybody's mind at any point. Why not? I can love you on social media, and I will see the entire social media dragging you, and I will sit here and pray for you. I'll pray for you. I'll take up my phone and I'll call you, and I'll give you a strong word of encouragement, whoever you are, it doesn't matter who. And I'll encourage you and say, be strong, refrain, resist, don't answer, don't throw back, don't clap back, don't give it any energy, don't turn up the oxygen, just diffuse if you can, because not all times you can. But I will not jump in the middle, only when I think it is overbearing in my spirit. And I believe sisters need sisters to stand with them in some storms. I may come out and say, in my mind, Chocolate is a beautiful black girl. I think, it was sad. Or, I think Chit Chat is my baby. And, but most of the time, I'm going to keep still. Once you own a platform where you can articulate for yourself, whether in dialect, vernacular, colloquial, or in standard, you can articulate for yourself. I'm going to allow you to do that for yourself. Shakur, you're in my space. You're disturbing my flow. When you're around, you limit my vocabulary. I need you to go. Thank you. And Mommy love you. All right? So this is what I'm saying. We have to get to that place where we stop trying to shift the blame to other people. It has nothing to do with group. I can like you, Ingrid, if you had a platform. Let's say you had a platform and you had a platform named Ingrid Mack on Facebook. We watch you, we like you. I could hear someone attack you and I could stand and speak for you. It's not because I know you. It's not because we speak on phone. It's not because I know anything about you. Maybe I just like what your channel or your platform, whatever you call this Facebook thing, stands for, right? But it doesn't mean I'll have to always defend you. I can agree with you today and disagree with you tomorrow. And that is what we need to understand. We need to understand that people can disagree with us without hating us. We need to unlearn that mindset that once someone disagrees with you, it means the person hates you. We need to unlearn that crap from whoever taught it to us. I think we're too educated but not liberated. That's what I'm getting here. Too much educated fools popping through the media. And so much not liberated. Because we tend to think, okay, because we have the words, we can articulate proper sentences, or we can use our dialect or vernacular or colloquial language. Okay, we can talk. But what are you saying? You talking is not the problem. It doesn't matter whether you speak well or you speak not so well or partially well or whatever hell. But what are you saying? That's what we need to focus on. That's where we need to put the emphasis. What are you saying? Do you hate me? Just because Chocolate come out one morning and say, oh, man, I like the girl Lady V. You did love me all along, you know. You used to watch me, you used to watch Chocolate. You had no problems with me, no problem with Chocolate and Vanilla. You don't know what happened between me and Chocolate and Vanilla. You don't know what happened. But she comes out and verbalizes that woman there for gwe. You're not about to like me. Seriously? You know what happened? Were you there? Were you there? Did you witness? Okay? Chit Chat, I'm a baby sis. For some reason, I go up and I'm feelings towards Chit Chat, right? Clap out on Chit Chat. A long time I never like her. What kind of dangerous hypocrite people this man? Oh, you saying ain't like the woman long time? I see you over there comment yesterday. Yesterday I saw your name in chit chats comment. And now because I clap at her a long time, I never like her. The spirit never really detect her. But it knows that she's dangerous. So when you were commenting on our page yesterday, you didn't know this? Your spirit didn't speak this to you? Elvira. It's Deb. You're so pretty. Hey, Deb. The bottom line, we have to learn to stand in our truth. We have to learn to defend what we ought to be defending. We can't just be bandwagonists. Oh, you jump on the side of me, I jump on there too. Oh, you don't like me, you don't like Michelle Dobson. Me don't like Michelle Dobson too. Do I know Michelle Dobson? From where? Okay, you don't like Kathleen Bob. Me was not like she. Me know Kathleen from somewhere. Me and Kathleen crossroad and go to school or something. Stop hating people because of what you was told, what you heard. A lady came in my inbox rather recently and she said, Lady V, I am just telling you to your face, which wasn't to my face, that was in my inbox. She said, I'm telling you to your face, I just unfollowed you. Some say you really reach out to me. That's what I'm thinking. You really reach out to me to tell me you unfollow me. Do I even care if you follow or you unfollow me? How that help me? It pay any of my bills? It goes in my bed with me at night? Is it a hospital bill or something? Is it my mother's health, my man health, my pitney health, my dog health? What you are telling me that for? But that's what she came to tell me. She unfollowed me because when she heard what I'd done, she couldn't believe because she thought I was a different human being. I didn't follow the storyline, so I reached out to her and I said, what are you talking about? I said, first of all, I'd like you to know unfollowing me is a good thing. One less person to worry about their opinion. And I don't want you to refollow, but I'm at a loss as to what you're talking about. And she told me what she heard, that I threatened people's life. I said, you have no common sense if you believe it. You should know me. You should know my integrity. You should know what I stand for. And that is so beneath me and so beyond me. But if you want to run with that, keep on unfollowing. If you have a cousin, a aunt, a uncle, a sister, a brother, a grandma that follow, call them and tell them, come. Take out your family and your tribe and go. I don't need to have you people in the back, in the wings. Because when I turn my back, I want to know that Nadia Owens is there. I want to know that Chit Chat is there. I want to know that Merlene Isaac is there. I want to know that when I say chocolate, have my back. And I wonder if she have my back, if a part-time, sometime, between time back. More often know there's a full-time Pam of my back. More often know say Kathleen Bob now gonna make one live, make she stop send me good morning and good wishes for the day like you normally do, honey. And I thank you so much, Kathleen Bob. Right? So I need to know that my people, and any little shoo, I can just run them way. Oh, shoo. And then God, shoo. And then God. I don't need that type of supporters. I don't. When she said it to me, I said to her, in the grand scheme of things, I would have let you move on being a fool in your folly. But because I respected you so much when we got to know each other, I'm going to give you some honor. I see somebody that I love in my chat. I love you, Mr. Sir. Yeah. So, not in my chat. I see the person watching. Because you can't see everybody like, Mr. Sir, pick up yourself. Mad love. Yeah. So, I said, I'm going to, help her to go. And I said to her, in the normal course of things, I wouldn't do this. But because I respected you so much when you came on board, and I really still respect you, but I would rather to have you as a distant person now because of what you expressed. I said, I'm going to send you a clip. And when you listen to this clip, don't message me back. Just keep it moving in the same direction that you have been going. I sent her a clip, the audio. And when she heard the clip, because like I said, my entire home and business places are fully electronically equipped. There's a camera every place in my house except my bedroom, well, all the bedrooms and the bathroom. But my entire premises, work, anywhere I'm at, fully grid. You don't get to talk to me, and I can't pull it back if I want to. So if you hear this now, when you speak to me in the future, careful where you tell me. Because if you're going to go and lie, then I'll just get it pulled down. But if you leave it where it's at, I didn't hear, it's dead. Shoo, go. Okay, so now the thing is, I sent her the audio of the first conversation. Come on, guys, work with me here. Come. I sent her the audio because I had it pulled from the security system. And I sent her the entire audio of the first conversation. And then I sent her a second audio because I wanted to punch it in. Of the second audio from the police station. Remember, I told her, I tell her not to message back. Keep it moving. She never messaged back. She called. You that thing said somebody just. Shakur, I can see you. You're disturbing me, son. I can. Shakur, I can see you. Somebody, I can see you. Okay, all right. And when she called, you'd have thought somebody would have done the ultimate to her mother. That the way she was going on. Like somebody literally floored her mom. That was the level of crying she came with. She wasn't even crying. She was just bawling. Just a bawl. Big, nice bawl. Oh, if she could have taken back this set of words. And you know what, Lady V? I should have remembered something about you that happened some months before. And I know for a fact you were the type of person. But hearing the way and the venom, I had to believe. I said, that's what happened to you people. Shakur, you believe nonsense. Once you hear someone saying it, you believe it, but you ought not to believe everything people say because a liar speak. A liar is never a dumb person that is mute, that never speak. Liars are people who normally speak, right, David? We know a lot of liars, right, David? And they speak very clearly. They don't stutter, they don't stammer, they speak clearly. So because you hear someone says, oh, Valine did this to chit chat, don't run with it. Unless I confirm it or chit chat confirm it, don't run. Don't. Because you don't know the truth of the matter. I never did any such thing. I could have come out here, raise a ruckus, bring out all the proof, the first conversation and the others. I said, my integrity will speak for me every and any day of the week. My character will speak for me every and any day of the week. The people in this country who knows me personally firsthand will say, I know her. She not like that. Of course, if you mess with her, she will come at you. Of course, if you run up in her, she will run up in you because that's no secret. But for me to mess with you without provocation, without any personal interaction, any personal physical interaction, not even you saying something, you have to literally put your hands on me. It's not me. It's not who I am. It's not my style. And I blocked her after. After the big bawling and the everything, and she calmed down and she calmed down and she mellowed, I blocked her. I don't want to see another WhatsApp with her name. You judged me. before even hearing my side of the story. Or maybe she thought I was not a mature, responsible adult to know how to handle mini conflicts if there was a conflict, and there was no conflict to this date. There have never been any allegation, any accusation, any confrontation, anything that you heard. It just never happened. Nothing that you heard ever happened. Never, ever, 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 ever happened. Nothing happened. Far from it. Now, when things like that happen, you will have people come out here and they'll come and they'll rowdy up. And sometimes you'll say, oh, enough to answer people on the back and forth. People can be hurt, right? People can be lied on and they feel hurt and they want to clear their name. I don't think we have to clear any names, because truth is, if a person is already convinced that you have done something, they are convinced, right? If a person is convinced that you have done this wrong, they are convinced that you have done it. Withstanding you explaining yourself to them, withstanding you bringing them the proof that this is not so, if they want to condemn you, they will. So I know that people may form alliance and bonds and groups and camps to gang up on people. There's no go on or rude girl, bad go on rude girl or nothing like that. Nothing like that. Right? I'm a person that will stand for myself. If you see me in this traffic and you curse me, I wouldn't look. I wouldn't look. If you come and see me in the street and you curse me and says few things, I wouldn't look. If you put your hands on me, trust and believe me. I'm not give you no next cheek. A hands for hands. If you're coming on my face, a face for face. But if you say something about me that is not true, I will not match the energy by coming and lying on you. What I'll do, I'll ignore it. If I feel like addressing it, I will. If I don't, then I move on. Now, let me say this clearly. If that woman was a true supporter, she would not have judged me the way she did. From the time she did that, I didn't want her around me anymore. She don't live in this country, but she's always on my phone sending me morning greetings, top of the morning, grand rising, all kind of stuff. And you just heard someone who felt the need to lie, someone who felt the need to tarnish and sully my name. Hey, John, just come out here and just pick a fight with me. It was evident. The blind could see it. The blind could literally see it. The biggest thick glass bottom lens, buckled lens, you could see it. It was a stage fight. Pick a fight. Come to the nitpick. Send your people them tomorrow. Come the next day and nitpick. Oh, blue! And all of you believe nonsense about a woman that you know in your face, who keep it real, keep it true, a woman of integrity, and you judge my character. Some of you now will tell me, I chew me ear them did I say no. You can't tell me you judge my character based on what somebody said about me. You judge my character based on how you see me. You judge my character based on the opinion and the view you have of me. If you held me in a higher regard, you would never judge me. But because you didn't hold me in that much of a high esteem to begin with, it was very easy for you to believe I was capable of such nonsense. Utter nonsense. Utter nonsense. And you believed it. Some of you ran with it as bloggers. Never once saying, we know the integrity of that individual. We know the credibility of that person. That person is a person, whenever she says something, she come to the media and say, yes, I said it. That person is a person, if she didn't say it, she just say, I didn't say that. I tell you all the time, there's nothing you can hear that I say on social media that I will lie and say I didn't do. You hold on, guys. You're doing too much. Lock that door. No. Shakur. You heard me. Lock. No, I want the door locked. I want the door locked. And you're going to go to your room. Nothing from you. Nothing. Shakur, your room is that way. Shakur, your room is down the hall. You become a distraction. Move on. Your room is down the... Son, your room is down the hall. Thank you. You come up here in about 10 minutes, okay? I'll be done. All right? And, for you to... I'm a person like this. If ever something happened and you ask me, I'm going to tell you the God truth. Honestly. If you hear that I said something and you ask me, I'm going to say, yes, I said it, and this was my reason for saying it. If I say and it gets in the public domain, just be woman enough, man enough to say, Lady V, you say? Yeah. Why? So? Lady V, did you say this? Nope. Why? I heard it. Okay. Go back where you heard it from. I didn't say that. Shakur bedtime is really 9 o'clock, but he doesn't have school until Monday, so he's entitled to be up a little longer. But it's really 9 o'clock, but there's no school until Monday, so he has the little free reign. All right, so when there's no school, I don't restrict him to a bedtime. When there is school, his bedtime is really 9 o'clock. All right, Gina, Tessa, how are you? And let me say this. Persons with a formed view. I saw someone that was one of my ardent supporters here wrote a comment. It broke my heart in so many places, but I have not said anything and I won't say anything. I just want to say to people, get to know people for yourself. Do not listen to what people say about other people and form views and start hating people, disliking people, and disrespecting people. When you start hating, disliking, and disrespecting persons, you're doing that of your own volition. Don't you dare come to me and say, I did it because of Evelyn. No, you did it because of you. But because you're not woman enough to hone your truth, you're trying to make Evelyn a scapegoat. It doesn't happen like that. Another thing, if you have done wrong to person or persons, person meaning one, persons meaning more than one, and you are sorry, you're feeling broken and contrite, all right, you're feeling sad, you're feeling, some type of in your head going on, maybe I shouldn't have, your conscience, if you have one, start talking. Come out here and say, Evelyn, I am very sorry for what I said to you. I shouldn't have. I apologize. Please accept my sincerest apology. Chris, I apologize. YouTube, Chris on YouTube. I apologize for what I said to you. I was wrong. I shouldn't have said what I said. I was very ignorant. I was very rude. I was very disrespectful. It was very distasteful what I said, but I hope you can forgive me and it will never happen again. I am truly sorry. That is how you apologize. That is how you apologize when you hurt somebody. Right, Almarie? Right, Carnis? That is how you apologize. You don't. Oh, if me upset you, sorry. Oh, if me did cut my eye, sorry. Oh, if you think I me did attack, sorry. If me did say something and if you did feel no way, sorry. This is the BS that I'm talking about. Don't you know that you did something? Don't you know that are you not aware what you did? You forget what you said? You forget the amount of hurt that you caused? You forget how many lies you told voluntarily? Stressing it. Voluntarily. Lady Viola Show TV. You came and you lied on people. You disrespected people. People who didn't know you. People who had no beef with you. People who wasn't even looking in your direction. If you're gonna be woman enough, put on your big girl drawers. Put on your big girl panty. And come here and looking at the camera and say chit chat. I apologize, my sister. Please forgive me. I was so wrong. I should not have said what I said. I should not have done what I did. I was arrogant. I was ignorant. I was stupid. I've learned. And I'm woman enough to take responsibility for my action. What I did to you was so wrong. I apologize for any hurt, any inconvenience, any pain, any suffering that I caused you. Please forgive me, and may God forgive me. That is how. Thank you for subscribing, Russ. And that is how you apologize. The word, when you are going to apologize, the sentence cannot begin with if. When you are going to apologize to someone, thank you, Josh, it cannot begin with if. Once you start saying, if I offend you, if I said anything about you, if I disrespected you, if I curse, if I say, you're not ready to apologize, go sit down in the back room. Practice the script a few more times, study your lines a few more times, and come back. With a straight apology, with nothing in your mouth but the apology. Just the apology. Rebecca, I am very sorry. I shouldn't have. I apologize. Please excuse me. Pardon me. I'm sorry. And that's it. Apology never be 5 paragraphs in it. Could simple as just come out here and say, Evelyn, I apologize. I am sorry. I was wrong. I shouldn't have. I've looked in myself. I've done some self-introspection. I realized where I made the mistake and I apologize. That's it. That's it. Well, yeah, call it up and I call it up and I call it up and I call it up. You wrong or you right? You convinced that what you did and said was proper, was appropriate, was fitting? Well, just keep saying it, keep doing it. Why are you apologizing since you think it is right? There's no such thing as a half apology. HALF. Her half-hearted apology. Is either you apologize or you're not apologize. Either you're sorry or you're not sorry. You're sorry, V. Kinda sorry. Tufenki. Exactly, Tufenki. Once someone is apologizing to you and they say if, it's not from the heart. Okay? And that is why I don't want an apology from some people out here. I want them to take that to their graves. I want the lies they told on me to just torment them every day. Every day that they live. I just want the lie. Just keep coming up in front of them like this. No, go away. Just a torment them straight. Because I don't want the apology. I can tell you that much. I don't need it. Molly, I see you. How you doing, darling? It's been a while. Molly, you don't miss me? You just stop calling me and stop talking to me. Molly, you treat me so. Zanet, how are you? Right? So that's the thing. Listen, we're grown out here. None of us are perfect. None of us are pure. None of us are altogether good. None of us are altogether true. We make mistakes. We judge things. We misjudge things. Sometimes we get caught up in our feelings. Sometimes we're too taken with a situation. Sometimes we're too invested. Sometimes we're too one-sided. Sometimes we're too blind-sided. Sometimes we're downright hypocrites, and that's a fact. All of us are guilty of that from time to time. But if you have hurt and offended some people out here, you don't get a free pass to come out here and apologize using the word if. That's the first thing. And you can't apologize to one person, because the other persons that you attacked, by extension of the first person, think no, I only attacked the one day because of the one day cousin. Working to get your life. Sweet like mine. All right. Catch you later, babe. Hope you are doing well. Hope you are safe. Okay? Let me know one of these days how you're doing, though. I miss you. I'm from, what is this? Argentina. So, you have to remember, some things is a domino effect, because you hurt, you dislike one. When you kick down 10. If you're going to come out and apologize for everything in one go. You know, I was out of character. I acted improper. I spoke poorly. Some of the things I do, I no regret. They were very distasteful, very despicable. I shouldn't have. I have enough common sense to know what was right from wrong. But however, I did, and I said things that I ought not to. Now I feel so embarrassed looking back on myself and knowing I did this or I did that. Right? And that's all it is. Yeah? Oh, you're in Bible study? Good. That's where you ought to be. Bobette, good night. Jennifer Davis, how are you? You know, let us be women enough to understand that our action is a reflection of us and not the people around us. I don't want nobody come out here and tell me because I like a platform, I have to behave like the platform holder. I like many persons on social media. Many persons. Because I really don't hate people like that from social media, because I don't know them. I like many people on social media and I like their platforms. I may get a glimpse here and there. I may not agree with what they're saying in one live or in another live, but what I can tell you, you will not hear me being a bandwagonist by just jumping on and say, I'm with you. I'm not with anything. I'm with what is right. I don't defend who I like. I defend what is right. And that's what we all need to do. Now, if you have messed up, because we all mess up, you know, Valine, me, Lady V, and me mess up the most. But there is always forgiveness, but ask for it in the right way. At least be genuine. At least be genuine. When you're going to ask for forgiveness, make sure you're asking for forgiveness in the correct way. You're genuinely asking for forgiveness. And this is not a two-pronged approach. I'm asking for forgiveness, but blame her. I'm asking for forgiveness, but blame him. I'm asking for forgiveness, but blame them. No. You feel what you did and said was wrong, just ask for the forgiveness for that. Don't blame anyone. Because truthfully, you and I know nobody sent you to do anything. No one contracted you. You were not subcontracted to do any portion of the work. You were not subcontracted to do any portion of the work. So don't make it seem like anybody sent you out. Nobody sent you anywhere. Wherever you went on your own volition. You was mean, malicious, disrespectful, and rude. So you went out there and you bring out these venom that you had in you. Maybe yes, because you was affiliated and associated with persons that you, not me, that you would want to consider to be like-minded, like yourself. So you went. Because you could have gone with some different viewpoints. You could have gone with the lines of arguments from other persons. But you chose. Because you can choose. If it's one thing God gives to us, is free will, so we can choose for ourselves. So you made a decision to be how you were, or her, or his, or him. You made a decision to do and say certain things about people that you know nothing about. You have never met them. You know nothing about their going in, coming out, and going in. You don't know anything. But you malign their name. You sully their name. You spill a lot of mess and garbage and filth on them. And then you're going to come now and act like, oh, if I said anything. What do you mean if? We did out here now. We did hear you. And we did see you. So we know you did say. So if you want to come beg pardon, and if you want to crawl, don't say if. And if you're truly sorry, and you can be, you could be, but just come out and say, you know, as a grown woman, I didn't act as responsible and as mature as I should. I was filled with rage and hate for no good and known reason. Now I've gotten a chance to examine myself. I guess some things in life teaches you a lesson, and some things is a blessing. It's a blessing that I'm awake and I can see the truth for myself, or whatever I presume to be the truth, and I will not be this type of person. But you don't get to come out here and say nobody send you anywhere. You're not a child. You know where you live. You know your name. You know how to operate a phone. Whatever you do on a phone, you do on your own volition. Don't blame anyone for that. For those of you that are supporters that like to comment nonsense, I want you to stop trying to blame the platform holder. Say, if she never said that, you never would have commented that. You can hear the platform holder say it and don't comment. If he didn't say that, maybe I wouldn't type that. You can hear him say that and don't comment. If you're a follower, follow the good, because everyone was not born to be a leader, and that's a fact. So as much as we'd say don't be a follower, be a leader, everybody couldn't be a leader. But if you're gonna follow what is right, follow what is good, follow what is true. Yeah, all of us were not born to be leaders. Everyone could not be the shepherds. We'd have to have sheep. Everyone cannot be a leader. We have to have followers. But when you're going to be a follower, make sure you're following what is good, what is honest, what is true, what is right, what is godly, what is pure, what is peaceful. Don't get caught with your pants around your ankles down because you just come out and you just tell me off. It is live this. You just tell me off without even hearing my side of the story. And then when you got the audio to hear what happened, you crying a river. Still want to be Lady V's cool, confident, long distance friend. I can't be a friend. You judged me. If it was something for me to go to prison, I would be in prison serving time. Because of you. So if you was one of my jurors, you'd have ruled me guilty. Withstanding, you didn't know what had happened or my position. And to know that you were always over here commenting, and you comment those things where you did, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. Now, I could have likewise matched the energy to try to lie on people, to let's balance the scale. I use the truth. And here it is. I don't have to feel bad. I never went to my bed one night feeling bad. Like, oh my God, what did I do? I shouldn't have. Jesus, have mercy on me. People, as I sit here, I tell you the honest to God truth. I never prayed about it one night, in terms of asking God to forgive me. I did pray about it. I prayed about it one night, and I cried, and I said to God, I'm going to leave this one to you to avenge. And when you avenge it so clearly that I cannot miss it. Don't allow me to miss it. I want to be so sure that this is you. Because you promised me that you go fight for me. And you go fight against them that fight against me. You promise me these things. And I'm going to trust and believe. And that's why I'm being very still. Because let me tell you, you see the truth, it can only be said one way. The truth can only be told one way. Denise, you happy you find my live? The truth can only be stated one way. The truth do not have many versions of the truth. The truth is just the truth. There's no versions of truth. The truth is just the truth. It's never something you have to try to remember. So if I'm telling you this tonight, I have to try and remember what did say, what did say, what did say. When you know the truth, you don't have to remember it. The truth is the truth. When you're lying, that's when you have to try to remember. And remember, if you lie on someone, someone is going to lie on you. If you daring and brazen enough to come out here and level serious allegations against people that you don't know, that have never winked an eye in your direction, you have to wait for the karma to come and pay you back with benefits. God no wear pajama. Him no sleep. Him no go to bed at 9. And if you lie on other people, when someone come to lie on you, that's the only time you're going to say, boy, I can imagine how the lady did it feel, you know. Jesus, I never know how the woman did feel. Jesus is a wicked Lord. But then again, when you have a reputation that will precede you, when you're known for your integrity, and you have lived your life in a country for over 20 years as an exemplary and a remarkable citizen of the country, for a person to sully your name with nonsense that is beneath you and outside your scope and range. So it really didn't do a ripple. It didn't really do a ripple. And as much as I've been advised, heavily advised by the police to take some legal action, I'm still feeling a sense of empathy. Because let me tell you, I have children. I have 2 children. I don't know what will happen to them. I don't know where they will end up in this world or in this life. And I don't know if there will come a time when we call upon someone to say, no, don't do that. So I'm not quick to avenge things. And because the Bible says, vengeance is mine, thus saith the Lord, I love to leave the vengeance to God. And with that said, I'm going to say to all of us, be a little more mature. Be a little more responsible. Because we're going to try to blame people for our actions, and it is not going to fly. In this scenario, somebody may say, I was told that. So that is why I said that. You were never told anything like that. It felt good lying on me, so you did. You were never told anything like that. In one instance, somebody may say, someone told me to go and disrespect people. Nobody told you to go and disrespect anyone. Nobody sent you anywhere. You went on your own volition. You made that decision solely by yourself and for yourself. You have the spirit of jealousy, the spirit of envy. You hate to see other women that are winning. You hate to see other women that are beautiful, that are glowing, that are growing, just like you are, because you're beautiful. You just don't see it because you see so much mess that you can't see your true beauty. So you find a way to come at these women that have never done you anything, said anything to you, harm you in any way. And then Steve Jackson, is that my Steve from Bolands? Steve, if it's the Steve from Bolands, let me know. Because of how you end up over here if it's you, sir. Steve Jackson, is this the Steve, my old neighbor from Bolands? I'd like to know, Mr. Jackson, if it is you. So I can tell you a very special good night, sir. And I just want us to understand that we're adults and we have to be a little more responsible with our words. Of course, sometimes you'd love to say some choice words. And when you go back and you look into what you have said, you know you said it wrong. Some of us are too grown to apologize. Some of us are too grown to say, you know, I was wrong, I shouldn't have. And that's that. So I hope we can be respectable adults out here where we can form our own opinions of each other. But if we have to say something to each other, let us say it in a very respectful way, especially someone that you have never had a run-in with, someone that has never criticized you or disrespect you, demean you, or degraded you in any way. When you speak of that person, speak of them with some form of respect, because when you start from a position of disrespecting them, it will grow resentment, and what will happen going forward, it will be just resentment, and at some point in time somebody's going to do a really low blow disrespect, a very low blow disrespect, and you're going to feel hurt, because you're going to wonder, why did she go so low? Why did she come out here and blatantly lie like that? And you know what? You're not going to say, maybe I provoked her to that point. Maybe I provoked him to that point. He never troubled me. He never called my name. He never referred to me. I run out here in the name of blogging or in the name of content or influencer or whatever, creator or whatever. And you did something wrong. So what I'm going to say, first of all, on social media, when you see anyone on social media, most of who you see on social media are platform holders, because seeing a name in the comment don't make you know the person in person. Most time you know the name but not the individual. Now you will grow to like some of us, you will grow to love some of us, you will actually become obsessed with some of us, you will be infatuated and all of that stuff. I get it. You may have a crush. I get it. I had a girl that loved me. A girl, you know. You heard that I said a girl that loved me. And when I was not reciprocating, she just moved on, leave me. I don't know what become of her. I don't know whether she here, there, or anywhere. She just move on. So if you don't fuel certain fire, and if you don't fuel certain energy, it can't go. Now, you're going to come out here, you're going to meet different personalities on social media. Get to know this person for yourself, all right? Get to a place where you start listening to the person for yourself. You start forming views of the person based on what comes out of that person's mouth, based on what the person actually speaks in front of you, not what you hear someone come and say. Because people will come out here and tell some blatant lies on us, and you will actually believe they know us in real life. People come out here and say, "Lady, you remember when the man he fling you out the night? And you and I got a ball. The little old man can take you up and bring you in the house and them out all of the man money. And when the man help bury him and you run away." And people will believe things like this, right? It will happen. But that was never true. But because you hear a platform holder saying it, you say, "Oh, you say she did thing and be very wise. Do not suffer from itchy ear syndrome. Don't be one of those persons that run for prophecy, always wanting to hear what is coming in the future. Nobody knows the future except God. Learn to listen, and listen objectively, not selectively, right? Listen. Filter some things out like a sieve. Don't take everything in. Let some things just go. When you come out here, if you see someone and your spirit don't take the person, don't follow them. Don't subscribe to their channel. And when you see them live, don't comment. And if you see a dead for them, don't comment. If you see a blogger blog about them, don't say anything, because you actually don't like the person. So don't have anything to do with him or her, he or she. You have a lot of people out here that I can't see any content from them because I have not subscribed and I have not followed. Or if I had subscribed or had followed, I unfollow and unsubscribe. So I don't see anything from them. Nothing at all. Because I don't want them in my space. I don't need what they bring in my atmosphere. And it's for a reason. It's not because I hate them. It's to keep my peace. It's to keep my calm. It's to stay focused. It's to not be distracted. It's to not be angered. Because they will say things that will truly anger you. Be it not the truth, but your feeling get hurt. We're human beings, you know? So we have to be very careful. So now I want you to understand. Stop forming alliances to hate on people you don't know. If you don't like me, let it be you that don't like me. Don't go recruiting. Don't go recruiting others to join the hate campaign that you're on. And don't let anyone recruit you to join the hate campaign that they're on. Because whatever you and I do in this life, we will be held accountable for it. And at no point in time, Christ will ask me anything about Julie's life. Christ will never ask me anything about Maria's life. Christ will never ask me anything about Ina's life. Neither Fly Girl, Light or True, Josh, whoever else over YouTube. Christ is not going to ask me about Miss Princess or about Janae or about Chit Chat or about TT Pastor Joan Davis, Nashawn. Christ is not going to ask me about David. He's not going to ask me about my daughter Tennille. All adults are solely responsible for their actions. Look at my daughter. The sore where everybody addressed for me. The sore where everybody want dress for me. All who no go to nursing school want dress sore for me. Look at her. She's 23 years old. Look at her conduct. Look at how she's living. Is that a reflection of me? You bet not. Is that how I am? Was I like that? You better go do your homework and get the facts. Not some concocted stories. Get the fact, you know. But I can tell you this, as a mother, it hurts me. And as a mother, I'm feeling very disheartened and disappointed. But guess what? Christ will never come here tomorrow and ask me anything about her. And if she commits the crime, no police is going to call me to say, ma'am, you're under arrest because your daughter committed a crime, because she's your biological child. So every tub will have to sit on its own bottom, right, John? And she too will have to sit on hers. My son is only 12. And if in the sight of God, he knows the difference between right and wrong, he will have to answer to God for himself. Mr. Sir, same thing. I can't answer for him. He can't answer for me. He could love my boots off my feet, but he can't. People who love me will have to just say, boy, I wish she had done right. She spoke a good, she had a good talk. She spoke a good game. Why didn't she do the right thing? So do the right thing because of integrity. Integrity is doing the right thing when no one is watching. Integrity is doing the right thing even when no one will know. Jody and Walters, how are you? Just go ahead and do the right thing. Right, YouTube? Let me see my YouTube people. I have 39 of you, 27 thumbs up. No, not do my that. Bring the thumbs up to the number of people who are watching. No, don't do my that. You see how I start come on YouTube and when I treat me good, me gonna stop come over here. Me gonna go back on Facebook. Can say if me never over here, some more people that over that side here. Me split the number for me and no. Okay, thank you for that. One more thumbs up. Come on. Press the X and you're gonna see the thumbs up. Hit the thumbs up and then you just go right back to where you're coming from. Come on, man. What I do? Okay, thank you for the other one. I can see that. So we're 29, 39. So we have 39 persons watching and we have 29 thumbs up. Okay, we have 30 thumbs up now. That's how me talk about. This is what you call being receptive to a message. Jude on the two sides. Oh, you're up on the two sides? All right, run, son, run, son, run, son. Are you tired? I did 31. I want to thank all of you so much on YouTube. I really appreciate it. It's fun. All right, so let me just go ahead and say this. You will be held accountable for your own action. If a mother has a son and the son go down the road and commit the crime of M, the police is taking the son and not the mother. Not unless the mother was an accessory before, during, or after. The only way the mother can be taken in, she would have to be an accessory or an accomplice. Okay? All right. So get that and get that well. All adults are responsible for their own behaviors. And you're not going to try to do nonsense and come out here and blame push, rat, bat, and cat. No matter how bad we or you or the world may want to think persons are, you know what you were getting yourself in. You knew what you were doing was wrong. Purpose child. You know what you were doing was wrong. So now that you have made your mess, don't call anyone in it. If you're sorry, wave a white flag. Peace. Peace. Just apologize to all the person that have disrespected, hurt, and degraded, that I really knew nothing about, that have never done me any harm, that I started a war with. I want to apologize. Please forgive me. You'd see how warm the embrace would come from quarters. But when you're going to come and say, if, which we all saw and heard. So there can be a matter of if. If is when you're not sure. If you go down there and see my mother tell her, say, you know, must see the mother. If you come up the road, when you come and bring a bottle of water, if you're going to go by the school, if is not a certain things. You know what you say, if me did know? If is not so much a good word, you know. So when you're wrong, hey, Nicola, that's you. What's up, baby? So when you do the wrong thing you did, just be a man about it. Just be a woman about it. The Bible speak. There's a prayer that says something like it say, he who did the wrong thing still, or something like that. Somebody put that in one of them comment section for me. There's a, oh my God, it's one of my saying, I'm always saying, no, he who hide the wrong, he did the wrong thing still. Something along that time. Somebody block Josh for me. Me not understand YouTube now. No, so me not understand it. Boom, 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 boom. How do I block? Hide user on this channel. Put in timeout. Okay, see if I press remove. I'm not going to teach me that YouTube something here. Alright? I think I got the person out. I'm not sure. You got it. Hello, my love. Didn't I removed the comment? I need to get the person out the chat. Somebody tell me, can you block a person when you're live? Somebody tell me, can you block someone when you're live? Report. You need to go. Let me see. This is just harassment right there. Hold on the YouTube. Okay. Alright. I think you should be out of here for a minute or something like that. Alright? Purpose trying to block him. Alright, so listen, we're responsible for our actions. And we're not gonna go and do certain type of things, say certain type of things, and then we just run and hide behind someone's skirt tail or frock tail or shirt tail or coat tail and say, this person caused me or this person sent me or this person, you know, we are responsible for our own actions. Every action have a reaction. If you mess up, nothing is wrong because we're sinners. Come to the front and say, I've messed up, I've sinned, I've done wrong, I said and did things that was so not kind, so not right, and just apologize. Don't put the word if on it. Just say to all the persons that have hurt, for all the hurtful and hateful and painful things that I've said, I am sorry, I apologize. You don't have to say anything else. Don't try to say anyone make you did what you did. You did this because this is how you saw things then. This is how you felt then. This was who you were or who you are or who you is then. If you come to your senses and you're moving on, move on. But you're not gonna come out here and drag a slower people with you and say them. I don't believe it's them. You know why I don't believe it's them? They couldn't fool me and they couldn't drape me and drag me for come do what them I do. Them couldn't drag and drape 50 other we out here. So we make a you then grab and drape. You don't live down the road from them. You don't live across the street from them. You and them pit no go to the same school. You and them not there PTA. You and them not there the same soccer match. You and them not there nothing. You know about my supermarket and the pharmacy. So why you? You live on different continents. Why you? You did this on your own volition. If you feel like you have erred and you have made some mistakes, be a woman about it. It's okay. It's okay. Just say I'm wrong. I made a mess of things. I was out of line. Maybe I was too much of a follower. Maybe I was too weak. But I did this. Own your truth. Apologize and move on. Now let me say this to all of us. We have to be very careful how we grow to dislike people that we don't know, because someone else that we like don't like them. And that is why I don't join anything. I do this single by myself. I'm not a member of anything. I don't join with anything. I am my own person over this side. I see things differently. I may voice my opinion. Sometimes I withhold the opinion. At the end of the day, I love and respect each person in their own individual rights according to reciprocity. If you show me love, I show it to you. If you respect me, I respect you. If you don't, then that's you. All right. Now, we have to be very careful what we're doing out here, because we'll not be able to blame anyone else. If it doesn't matter for you to be held liable, if someone had took out a lawsuit against you for things that you said that was misleading, could you tell the judge in the court? I only said that because Valine said that. The reason why I said that about him, Valine said it on her page. I said that about her because I heard Valine saying that. You'd get more time. I'm just kidding, but that wouldn't be an excuse. It would be a valuable excuse. You have to get to know people for yourself. If you don't like someone, avoid them. Because you don't like a person, you don't have to attack them. Because you don't like them, you don't have to malign their name or lie on them. So we have to come to that place where we can all be adults and mature, responsible persons out here, where we can coexist. We don't have to like each other, but at least we can try to be respectful. Yeah? We can try to be respectful. And a proper apology should come. I don't want no apology from nobody. I'm good because I have already forgiven every person. So for me, the apology is like, don't make no sense. I don't need it. Like, God knows I don't need an apology from anybody, because me don't forgive everybody that apologizes. It's like, yeah, rash foolishness in my head, because me never remember say that me gone. But for those persons who may honestly want to feel better, give a good and a clear apology. And in doing so, don't drag anybody with you. We are adults out here. We know right from wrong. If a person had said to you, see that train coming? Go, jump across the train line. You wouldn't have. If you wouldn't jump across the train line, it's because you know it is dangerous. If you wouldn't go in the store and take up the phone and push it in your bosom, or the perfume, push it in your bosom, because you know. If you're standing at the bus stop and someone says, you see that office over there? You see that pie? Go and take the pie and come pie. You never did ever run upon the officer and take the pie and come pie. So what make you think we're going to believe you when you say you come and disrespect people who never look at you? All because, no. People can be bad. People can have their ways like all of us do. But that line of argument will not work. It will not work. And this must be a learning lesson for all of us, that you don't start fighting fights that you don't know where it started. You can't just start fighting fight where you don't know the origin. You're going to hate people that has never hurt you, never harmed you, never called your name, never disrespected you, never did you no wrong. The first time I was attacked, I didn't even know why. I think it was a statement I made about transparency, and I came under attack. Should I be attacked for my own opinion of thinking I see transparency? I said what I thought. I said what I saw. I saw transparency. I am still seeing transparency. But I was attacked for my views for no reason. And ever since, it has been an ongoing thing. Now, think about that. Are you going to say to me, they sent me? No, man. It couldn't be them that sent you. Oh, me know? They showed me a different side than what you want me to believe are the only side. Them never afraid for come for me themselves. So why send you? Them cost me more than... Hey, when them people go for rub me, them rub and scrub and rinse and iron and dry me and crush me up back again. So why would they send you to do what they do so well? Huh? When them people are cost, then there are no limits. Why would they send you? Why would they send you when they can cost better than you? Them can rub better than you and I'm more than them and you one. Why would they send you? We are not that docile. We are not that docile. We are not that duff. We are not that dumb. We are not that gullible. So some of us going to think for ourselves. Are we going to disagree? Yes, people have their ways. Yes, people have been fighting what they're fighting for, whether we agree or we don't agree. They are who they are, and they're within their rights to do and say whatever they think is fitting for them. You are within your rights to do and say whatever you think is fitting for you. I am within my rights to do and say whatever I think is fitting for me, and all the other vloggers, content creators, and whatever else, influencers and stuff. Alan, Unique, Monique, how are you? All right, but at the end of the day, don't blame anyone for our action. If you have done something, man up. If you have done something, woman up. If you have made a mistake, come out here and say you made a mistake. Call a truce, call peace, do an apology, forgive, throw your hands in the air, move on, live peacefully. I've had my run-ins out here with people on social media, but I don't come out here every week, every day, every month, curse them. I don't come out here and call them out their names, say the most derogatory things about them. A time or two, of course. But it's not my norm. It's not my everyday thing. And I can't say at the time when I did it, I was right. I was never right. And I can't even say it was because that or that. Thank you, Chris. So let's just maintain that going forward. Let this be a learning curve for a lot of us out here. You don't join with people to tear down people. And when you have wronged someone, you don't blame it on someone else. Even if those person did spoke poorly of anyone in your presence, you had enough knowledge to know that it was wrong to start a fight with someone that didn't start a fight with you. I watch you start fight with persons that live in your very country. You started fight with two persons that live in the same country with you. I heard you lied on the female. Leveled some serious allegations against that female. I never heard her trouble you to begin with. I never heard that girl come at you to begin with. But you did it. What are you going to say now? Is them send you for her too? What are you going to say? Is they set you for her? I don't think so. I don't think they send you for the girl. You went for her on your own volition, knowing you live in the same country with her. You could go in the mall, you could see her. You could go to take the train, the tube, whatever, you could see her. You could go in a River Highland or Primark or whatever, and you would see her. And you're doing that to the girl that has never done you any wrong, never called your name, never blasted you, never said anything about you, never even blog about you back then. I don't know if she has ever, but I know back then when you did it to her, she did you nothing. Nothing. You're going to blame them for that too? How are you going to blame them for that also? This is what I'm talking about. You can't blame anyone for your conduct. Your conduct is on you. You did this on your own, and you're not going to use anyone for a scapegoat. If you have messed up, if you feel very sorry, come out here and say, I'm feeling sorry. Apologize and move on. All of us have our down days. All of us mess up. None of us perfect. All of us full of crap and the brown stuff when we're ready. Every last one of we out here. All of us out here are hypocrites in our own rights. We may not agree with a position, but we go along to get along. All of us will turn a blind eye. We see it, we know it's blatantly wrong. But true other person, what we love, we say, why if I go say nothing, I want make it blow over. Or we just act like we never know about it. All of us. It's not a lie, it's a fact. Or we say we're minding our business. Or we try to justify it and change the narrative. Or we call it fake news. But at the end of the day, all of us have stood on the right side and have also stood on the wrong side of morality. All of us. Every last one of us. All of us can say we have purged our conscience one time or another because of this is my friend and I can't blog about it. I can't blog against her. I can't talk about it. If me say it, I go cause problem. Make me not say nothing. Make me look the other way. If me back that one here, you got ears. If me crush that one here, you got ears. Me not get involved. All of us. None of us are innocent. None of us are perfect. We all have our preference and our favorites out here. It's a fact. We love some people more than some. We prefer some more than some. We support some more than some. It's a truth. But whatever you and I do, it's on us. Let us stand in our truth and in all fairness. Don't mess with people that is not messing with you in the name of blogging. There's no such thing. I'm blogging. I'm going to come and call this woman all kind of despicable name in blogging. You don't do that. Don't make sense. All of us do it from time to time, but that's not blogging. When you blog, you come with a topic that makes sense. You just don't blog in your diaspora or Lady V, Chit Chat, Chocolate, Vanilla, Ashanti, Dr. Love, who else in this? Dwayne, oh, Chris, oh, Flawless, oh, Bam Bam, oh, no. You find relevant current affairs and you blog. You come and you blog about breast cancer, October. You come and you blog about mental illness, Tuesday, October 10th, 2023. You come and you blog about the earthquake. You come and you educate persons as to what the drill and where you should go and what you saw a person doing wrong, who are run out, who are run, who, with the video then what we see, and what happened. And yes, come out here and vlog about things like those. We vlog about the Paul Well situation in Jamaica. We vlog about the Donnelly. We vlog about all the other the Jasmine Dean, all the other missing girls and the nondescript names that we may never remember because they were never so significant to us. The Davian that had gone missing in St. Thomas and all of those. We come and we blog about those things because there's a wider world out there than just the diaspora politics of the nitty-gritty gut mindset politics. And that's when you differentiate yourself as a esteemed blogger. But not when we're doing the politics of the mess and the mud and the pot and the pot. It means we're all in the same boat, and it's a fact, because you could say something, I could say something, and the other, and the list goes on and on, but all of us could find one fault in each one, and we could still find one good Ashron, and we could find good, because in all of these bloggers and influencers out here, I see something good in them. Whether it is their style of blogging, whether it is the way they dissect and break down, whether it's the clarity that they bring, whether it's their comedic side, whether it's their laughter, or anything, I find something special in every person. Healing Souls, what's up, darling? I find something special in everyone that blogs. Chief Apostle, Madam, I hope you have me grid, man. Grid. I see something beautiful and something special in every person on social media. All right, guys, if you're here, how much are you? 38 on YouTube. If you have not subscribed to Healing Soul, I'm going to ask you to look in the comment. You see a name, Healing Soul. Please subscribe to the channel. As the name say, is the channel. Healing Souls. Just like the name say, is the channel. Please go and subscribe to Healing Souls. All right? Let's just say we're going to make mistakes. We're going to sin. We were born in sin. We were shaped in iniquity. The devil is raging, and this warfare is not carnal, it is spiritual. Let us always remember that we will do the wrong things. But he who eyed the wrong he did the wrong thing still. Let us come forward, and if we have hurt anyone, make amends and say, you know what? But when you're doing so, don't blame someone else for your action. You're a mature mind. You're a responsible human being. You know right from wrong. If it was a case of a crime, police would arrest you and not the other person. If it was a case of Christ making an appearance, you would go to and not the other person. Stop blaming persons for your action. Who is responsible for an adult's conduct? That's my question tonight. If you can tell me in the comment on YouTube, I'd love to see it. If you can tell me on Facebook, and this is where I end the live tonight. Who is responsible for your conduct? Who is responsible for my conduct? Who is responsible for an adult's conduct? Look in the mirror and you will find him. Look in the mirror and you will find her. The only person is responsible for your conduct is you. Nobody else. Even the way you react to things that happens to you. What happened to you is 10%. The way you respond or react is 90%, and that's on you, because you have a choice. Don't give something that won't go for 5 years 5 minutes of your time. We measure in too much minor things, and that's why we're missing the mark. We're growing old. We're getting ailments after ailments, and we're declining. And guess what? We're wasting breath. We're wasting. You see these oxygen that we're using up here? We need to stop, and save little, We're going to want it down the road, so we're going to want some of the same oxygen that we waste on stupid things. stupidity, war and back and forth and bickering and nitpicking, lying and blaming people for the things that we do, what we never did have to do, what we never did have to say, we could have saved the accident. But true, we feel like we did bitter and we did malicious and we did cantankerous and we did angry and we did warlike and we did boisterous and we did wild. And at the end of the day, that is not going to take you anywhere. Does not make you a better woman, does not make you a better man. And every time you open your mouth to tear down a woman, I want you to ask yourself, or not just a woman, a person. Every time you open your mouth to tear down another human being, I want you to ask yourself one thing. How will this benefit me? What will I gain? Every time from this moment on you open your mouth to tear down another person, I want you to just ask yourself one thing, just one. How will this benefit me? How will this make me a better person? How will this advance my growth? And how is this part of my blessings? Do you hear what I said to you? If it doesn't do any of that, maybe it's not something that you should be doing. Think about it. This is your girl, as always. My name is Valine Williams, and if you're here for the first time, I want to extend a very warm and special welcome to you. If you're not here for the first time, you're now family, and I want you to know I appreciate you. I'm not a perfect person. I'm not a perfect being. Everything I spoke about tonight, I'm also equally tainted and guilty of. However, I'm a very mature person. I take accountability and responsibility for my actions. I'm not going to blame anyone for my conduct. My conduct is on me. I am responsible for things that I've done and said. I will not make anyone my scapegoat. And I will not compound my wrongs with a lie. If I'm wrong, I am wrong. I beg forgiveness. I'm human. I fail. I falter. Now, tearing down another person speaks volumes about you. When you can tear down someone else, it speaks so much volumes about you. For one, it means you're already beneath the human being. Just trust me. Listen to me. Listen to me. Once you come to attack a human being and you try to tear them down, you're beneath them. If you was above me, you would never address me. You'll never come down here to me. You don't stoop. You stand. When you go down to deal with persons beneath you, you're stooping. And you ought to be standing. Persons who tend to be in the habit of tearing down other people is beneath the person. And that is why they pull them down. If you're above me, you can't pull down. So if you're pulling me down, you're beneath me. And that says something. It's a crab in the barrel mindset, a swan. Now, two, if you're hoping to grow, and you believe in leaving the ladder for a brother or sister to come up, you would never take that ladder up. So once you do that, you don't want anybody at the top. So you try to block the path. That again is nonsensical because the top gets lonely. We need more winners up top. The top gets lonely. So with that said, I want you all to think about these words. Have yourself a beautiful night. Take good care of yourself. Be a blessing to someone if you can. Be accountable and responsible. If you have done something wrong, it's already done. You can't retract it by compounding. Simply say, I am sorry. I shouldn't have. I messed up. I said some hurtful things, some damning and damaging things. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Move on. That's all. That's all. No big fancy prayer. No 5 paragraphs of speech. I'm sorry. I did some things. I said some things. And I'm truly, truly sorry. Move on. All right? And there's no way you can be sorry for what you do wrong to a couple other persons, and you're compounding by doing it to other people in the same breath, in the same minute, in the same time, in the same space. Don't make any sense either. Because at that point, you're supposed to be broken and penitent. You're supposed to be in this mood of more repentance, forgiveness, moving beyond this hate and this venom and this anger and this, all of that stuff. So let's just think about those things. Be a leader, not a follower. Be a leader, not a follower. But if you can't be a leader, at least follow what is good. Follow what is right. Follow what is decent, what is honest, what is true, what is Christ-like. At the end of it all, Facebook won't mean anything. At the end of it all, YouTube won't mean anything. At the end of it all, there could be an earthquake, a tsunami, a typhoon, and we're swept up and we're washed away and we're no more. God forbid it to be so. We have to live with an understanding that there's a day ahead of us. We have to live with an understanding that we will have to give an account for everything that we have done and said down here. We need to wake up to the realization that we are big man and big woman down here, but one day we're not so big when we have to go in front of the big man, go answer for what we did do and what we did say. Since you don't know if when you go to bed tonight, if you are going to wait. I don't know if when I go to bed tonight, I go to wait, but I hope so. Please do the right thing today. Because today could be that day. Today could be that day. Let us stop lying on each other. Let us stop tearing down each other in the name of bitter woman syndrome, envy, bad mind, covetousness, malice. I don't even know in what name we're doing these things. Just remember, you may not have to answer to me, because me's nobody. He's just a little country girl who live over Antigua. You may not have to answer to me, but you must answer to God. None of what you see I do ya, I go unnoticed. No good deeds go unrewarded. No bad deeds goes unpunished. God is going to fight many battles and he's going to avenge. All right? Take good care. Walk good. That was my few minutes with you guys. It was supposed to be 10. Sure as a hour by now. All right, Mama Love Chat. So, you're talking for a living, it becomes easy to talk and I realize how much you talk. Anyways, take care of yourself. Thank you, YouTube, for the support. I sincerely appreciate you all. Thank you all so much. Have a good night, YouTube. This is your girl Lady V saying good night. Bye-bye, YouTube. Oh, please like, follow, share, and subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend. And thank you all. All right, bye-bye.